Ahem. Music off, please. Thanks. Anyway, welcome back to another exciting episode of Daddy's Dungeon, Beastmasters of Paternia. I am... who am I? A philosophical question, to say the least. I am again Daddy. I'll be your DM, your dungeon master, your dungeon daddy, your daddy, your a daddy dungeon, your daddy's dungeon, and daddy diddy. I'm your GM MC, and I will be the god of the world that we play in today. But I have a problem. I can't play by myself in this phantasmagorical world of fantasy and giant robots with elemental powers. I can't do that. I need some friends. I need to bring in my wonderful cast.
Fixing.
Hey guys.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Talking
dude.
about how you were late.
I was cleaning up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm. We got some housekeeping. Gotta do some housekeeping. Keeping the house funded with Pixie Mart. Pixie Mart is a one-stop shop to send our intrepid heroes and other people in our. Honestly, you could tell me to give Dandy Jack an item. You could do that. You could tell me to give a character that is very insignificant to the plot an item. You could give whatever character you want an item from the Pixie Mart, and I will make it happen. The revenue gets split 5 ways amongst me and my amazing cast. You can ship through the power of the internet and magic itself anything from a common to an artifact rarity magical item. And we will. It's super nice. Super nice is a good way to help get us some money, and that's cool. But if you just wanna support me, you can go ahead and subscribe. That's also nice too. So it's time now. Second housekeeping thing is we have to do our character questions. And I understand that Fallen is on his phone for now, and Grem is not feeling so good, so they will be AFK today on the voice side of things. So it just leaves for now. As soon as Fallen is able, I will ask them to answer the character question. Don't worry. Humiliation is evenly spread against all people who can attend. So today's character question. Today's character question is the question of the day. Today's question is brought to you from. Today's question is sent in from the good folks at Sour Patch Kids. Not sponsored. They just told me to ask you guys a question. The Sour Patch Kids, the little sweet sour guys, they asked me to ask you guys a question. And their question is their question is, how many times has your character kissed somebody? David has had like 2 or 3 short-lived flings with wenches in the town, and that's because he's the Kingdom Heartthrob, of course. So he it's real easy for him, and he's not really challenged in any way to get some, as it were. And so that's David's answer. I will let, once you guys give your character's questions answered, I will let you ask me, the DM, of any NPC this question. So.
Okay. Well, I figure Ken probably did it once, with like some person who was just chilling at the monastery. They were they were living there for a while before they got sent out, and Ken was curious, and they were curious, and Ken decided, no, not for me.
That's right, because Ken's asexual.
Hmm.
Ah, yes. Ah, yeah. A prospective monastery fling that didn't really pan out. That's cute. I like that. It'd be a cool little side story at some point. That's cute. Sorry, Howle's not here. Yeah, Skortch.
Skortch has kissed people a total of 5 times. 5 different people, each a peck on the cheek, and all for manipulation purposes.
Oh,
Love it, love it.
you diva. Oh, a dip. Okay. Are you curious about any NPCs that I have made? Or
Dandy Jack, of course.
Dandy Jack. Dandy Jack has sailed the 7 seas. That's a lie. He hates boats. He's been on every continent. He dated every woman in the atmosphere.
And man, obviously.
Yeah. So a lot of kisses, and a lot of further than kisses. A lot of real estate those lips have left their mark on.
Mine would be for the witch lady, you know, in the huts, who knows our future.
Oracle Thorine.
Oracle Thorine, definitely.
Thorine,
definitely.
the apothecary.
Yes, exactly.
I think if you tried to ask Oracle Florine this question, she would definitely not give you the right answer. She'd give you a joke answer. But truth be told, she only kissed her beloved a long time ago when she was a younger elf.
Mm.
She's a trickster like that.
Mm-hmm.
So last time we had a little bit of a down sesh, had some cute character interactions, had some sweet dreams, had some mail, had some cooking lessons, had some coffee. Jiro joined the party as a main. Well, just for now, she'd be hanging out with her son, who she's being reunited with. I did show Skortch before, but I'm gonna put her back in the chat because I really like her design that I made for her. And there she is.
Yeah, makes sense.
A total MILF, absolutely. So this is her in her shimmer elf disguise. With the shimmer color allows her to take the approximate human form of an humanoid form of an elf. And so she does have, if you'll notice, she does have like sharp teeth. And her ears are more dragon-like than they are elf-like, but she uses her hair to like make it a little hidey, make it hide a little bit, and it's really nice. Absolute MILF, absolute. Anyway, and so the sun sets on Awatu the dragon turtle. The sun sets on Awatu the dragon turtle as it makes its way down the coast. As it makes its way down the coast of Gordia, towards San Finito. San Finito has a particular slogan that it loves to, that it likes to say. People from San Finito, people who do the marketing, like to say that San Finito, the last vacation spot you'll ever need. And San Finito has a whole lot of super cool things that you can see just by looking out the mouth and out the windows of Awatu the dragon turtle. For instance, there is a smoking volcano, which is nice. Which is super cool. The geologists in the area say that it has been magically frozen from erupting, stopped from erupting, but they still like the smoke because the ambiance and they just like it that way. Another interesting is you see the towering building and the luminous crystal and neon like arc light sign of the Grand Phoenix Hotel. Now, those of you in the royal family, Skortch, Howle, David, and Blu Moon, will remember taking vacations here when you were younger. And so it's been a while since you've been back in Gordia and back at the sunny Grand Phoenix Hotel, and you've always dreamed of seeing the sign up close. And as Awatu the Dragon Turtle approaches the Grand Phoenix Hotel, you get so close as to you could almost reach out of Awatu's mouth and touch the sign. Malachite tells you not to because it's very dangerous magic.
But might do it anyway.
That's how they. Do you do it anyway?
Wait, what am I touching? Sorry.
The very dangerous magic neon sign.
Oh, definitely touching it.
I mean, okay, cool. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
21.
21. Oh, okay. So you did the remotely like in a smoke of instinctive genius. You don't reach out and touch it with just one hand, but with two, and so the arc-light magic doesn't get like a loose end in its circulation, and so you just become part of it for a brief second, and you start to glow with the same color as the sign, as the section of the sign that you touched. And Malachite's jaw drops as he watches you do this incredibly dangerous thing and not be affected by it.
Ken like opens his mouth and it just looks like a flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. And yeah, so he like.
Look, I glow in the dark.
Yeah. Okay. So Malachite takes the staff and he kind of like swats your hands off of the sign so that he can start the descent without you like hanging off on the very large neon sign. The neon sign, it looks like a great big phoenix. And it says Grand Phoenix, and there's like there's a bunch of long feathers. It's like a phoenix. It's on the side of more like a peacock. It's like, yeah, I mean, phoenixes usually do look like peacocks in media, but it's very much large plumage, exaggerated plumage with exaggerated multicolors and flames. It's very pretty, very nice. And you descend along the tower, and you touch down in front of a small satyr person, a young male satyr, who is acting as like the valet coach, the coach valet. And he watches this thing come down in front of the hotel with his eyes wide and his mouth slack-jawed. And he looks, and he watches it come down, and he watches it touch down. And he watches the mouth open and the smoke come out, like the steam comes out like it usually does. And out comes Malachite and David and the crew, everyone with Jiro and Blu Moon. And Malachite kind of ushers you towards the door as he stands next to this young satyr boy, and he says, "Oh, don't worry. I'll just take it inside with me." I'm sorry, what? No, I'll just take it inside. Awatu. And then Awatu shrinks back into the medallion amulet form that we know and love, and it falls, equips around his neck, and there it is. I've seen so many strange vehicles in my life. I've never seen anything that flies like that. Anything that collapses like that. Dude, you got a sick ride. And he starts to slap it up with Malachite. You guys head inside. Inside the Grand Phoenix Hotel, it's the ritziest, the flashiest. Crystal chandeliers, and of course they're magical crystals, so they have a variety of various shines and glows to them that fill up these golden archways and this bright this crimson beautiful rug with intricate detailing in the large fractal pattern all around. And David is like, I don't remember this rug being the way that it is. I don't remember all this detail. And David starts to gets down on his knees and gets closer and closer to the rug. And he's like, Oh my god, it goes on forever! This is crazy rug, man.
Yeah,
And
this place is pretty damn cool.
it's
You know, Kench was big and bright, but this is just wow.
You guys see well-dressed, very wealthy people of all races, colors, and creeds. There are Genasi, there are Arakakra, there are some gold dragonborn. There's a Yanti in a top hat, just like reading a newspaper in the cafe area, and you walk up to the reception desk, and there is another satyr working with a young tabaxi and a young Earth Genasi at the table, and there are some other Earth Genasi on one side of the desk, just like they look like bus boys or bag boys, and they're just waiting to take people's bags. And this young satyr girl walks up to the counter and says, "Hi, welcome to the Grand Phoenix Hotel. My name's Bridget. I'm working the desk here. I just wanna know, do you guys have a Oh my God, David! Oh my God, David! 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 And David is looking at her with this completely blank face, like he does not remember. It's me, Bridget! From like... Oh my God. Whatever.
You guys clearly have some things to catch up on.
David's like, who are you? We, like, hung out a whole lot when we were both, like, 12, and you took a vacation here. It's fine. I live here. Well, I don't live here. I work at the hotel. So I assume you royal brats are gonna be going to the suite then. I mean, obviously. Malachite goes, yes, absolutely. And Bridget goes, excuse me, who are you? I'm sorry, I was talking to David and his family. You'll have to wait. And Malachite goes, no, I'm with them. And David goes, yeah, he's with us. Fine, whatever. Just let these big bouldery boys take your bags. And would you like anything? Like anything sent up, like, right, like as you're going up? Would you like anything sent up for you or something?
You know, actually, I'm pretty hungry. David's cooking is terrible, so,
Hey.
Could we... David, you know it's true. Is there any chance we could get, like, I don't know, some nice, good food?
Yeah, I can, she turns around in her swivelly chair, and, everyone gets a good look at her absolutely voluptuous satyr ass, as she, like, bends over to this filing cabinet, and... Let me see. Yes. It's been so long since we used this. And she pulls out and, like, she fans off the dust on a laminated menu. So this is the exclusive menu to the suite. Yeah, just, go ahead and you can look over that while you head up. And, just whatever, it's whatever. You can get whatever you want. It's your royalty. Yeah. And so...
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, just, you can call us down here at the desk if you need anything. I'm Bridget. This is, Tomac, and this is Dirt. Tomac is the tabaxi. Dirt is the boulder boy. I'm not a boulder boy. I'm called an Earth Genasi, Bridget. We've been over this. Stop calling me a boulder boy. Whatever, boulder boy. And Tomac goes, yeah, boulder boy.
Hey man, you guys don't seem all that tolerant. Like, come on man, check your privilege.
And Tomac goes, listen, Turtle. It's been a long day.
Hey, hold on. That's Turtle to you.
Listen, Turtle. Turtle.
I will bust out a dragon in this hotel.
Sure, man. Just get to your room.
I would refrain from doing that.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's not a great idea. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Yeah, you go do that. I'll make sure the bags get up to the room.
Yeah, so you take, let's see. Yeah, the Earth Genasi take your bags, and they head towards the stairs, and they usher in Dirt ushers you towards the elevator. And David goes, won't we get there before our bags if they're taking the stairs? And Dirt says, well, if they want their pay, they'll beat you there. And so, yeah, you guys get in the elevator, and you go up to the very top floor, and the royal suite is basically a penthouse. It's basically a penthouse. It's got a room. It's got 5 rooms. It's got a full TV and couch setup. It's got a little kitchenette, and it's got a balcony overlooking the ocean of San Finito, and the balcony has a pool and a hot tub. You guys can do whatever you want. It's your room. David goes ahead and goes and freaking claims a bed. And he's like, I'm sick of sleeping on the couch. I'm getting a bed for once.
Fine by me.
You deserve that bed.
I think I'm gonna go walk the streets a little bit.
Yeah.
See what San Finito has to offer. Maybe get into a fight in an alley. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm coming with you so that doesn't happen.
But well, Skortch, if it does, then you can just be there to, kick some ass too.
If anything, I'll be referee so that you guys don't have too much collateral damage.
There will be so much collateral damage.
Okay, goes, yeah, I'll hold down the fort with the rest of us. Yeah, I'll hold down the fort. You guys go explore. I've got some. I'll start setting up some equipment so we can start scanning for the next elemental beast. You should be all set up by the time you guys get back.
Good plan. Good plan. See you in a couple hours, Malachite.
As you guys leave, you see that David is naked and sprinting towards the pool.
And he leaves.
Oh no.
Okay, so you guys head down in the elevator, and you make it back to the lobby where there's the gift shop and the cafe and the dining room. You can stay here or you can leave.
Is there there's a stage? Is there a stage?
There's there's a large convention hall. So there's the lobby, which is separated from from the rest of the hotel, base level, by the wall that makes up the information desk and the check-in desk. And so behind that wall, there is a large open space with a stage, and there are some long-haired half-orcs tooling around with some instruments up on the stage, and there are some nice cushy chairs strewn about with some little tables, and there are a few people, some elves, some tiefling just chilling.
Oh, cool. I guess Ken's gonna head towards the door and wait for Skortch, and...
You guys are leaving the Grand Phoenix Hotel?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You exit the Grand Phoenix Hotel, you pass the Grand Phoenix Fountain, which is very nice, very big. You see a young couple throw some coins into the Grand Phoenix Hotel and make a wish. It's a very cute little moment that you witness as you pass by, and you go to the very bright and the vibrant night life. Lots of stringed lights, little crystals, shops, little cafes and little restaurants, all along all around this big circular center, right out front of the Grand Phoenix Hotel. There is a lad with a cart, and something sweet is wafting from the cart. You spy on the other side of this area a shop that has a chicken leg, a big prop chicken leg sticking out of the side of it, and there's a big googly eyeball stuck to this building, and it says this sign reads Claude's Casita of Curiosities. There's a bunch of other restaurants. There's some clothing boutiques. There's like a swim shop that has a billboard with a bikini on it, and it says Betty's Bikinis. And there's a surf shop, and there's it's Set's Surf Shop. A lot of people like own shops, and they want their name to be known, so that's like their name and then what they sell.
Will Skortch got your eye on anything in this area? That curio shop kind of looks cool.
It does. You want to check it out?
You know, I don't think I'd mind that.
Cool. Let me just change the music here. Okay. So you enter Claude's Casita of Curiosities, and your mind is assaulted with the visage of strange things. And you've seen your fair of strange things. You've seen like lightning sand sharks. You've seen kobolds that play hard rock music. But this shop is just filled with crazy things. You see like weird taxidermy, and you see like a jar of eyeballs and stuff. And sitting at a desk next to a cash register is a little, like, it's just a large, he looks just like a frog, like a frog that just grew up and stood on two legs. He's got a little monocle, and he's got a sack of coins, and he's packing because, you know. And he says, hello, welcome to Claude's Casita of Curiosities. My name's Claude. If you want me to explain anything to you, or have any questions, I'll be right here. So yeah, you look around and you see weird taxidermy. You see jars of things. You notice several things on display. One of these things looks like just an ordinary bucket. One of these things looks like just a petri dish. So you guys just look around. Tell me what you want to interact with.
You wanna go first, Skortch?
If you want, you can make insight checks, and I can just determine what you see based off of that. Or it would be investigation or something like that.
Can I make an Arcana check to find things with magical significance?
Magical things with Arcana? Go for it.
And that is an 8.
Okay. With an 8, I think you rolled an 8 because your magical senses are just assailed with a lot of things. There are so many magical things in this shop that it all blurs into a miasma of just magic everywhere. Your eyes actually start to glow with a childlike fascination because of the pure intoxicating nature of all of the magic.
Yeah, that feels like a headache.
Yeah,
What, something wrong, Skortch?
There's too much magic. My senses are on the fritz.
What does magic smell like, Skortch?
Smells like sparkles and burning at the same time.
I can't smell that, but I'll trust you on that.
I will say that you have you do spot a monkey's paw on a velvet pillow in front of you. Its price tag lists it at 250 gold pieces.
I tend to point at the thing and tell myself no and walk on.
Could you repeat that? Something's up. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
No, for some reason I'm always quiet. Especially watching the VODs back. So I point at the monkey's paw, I tell myself no, and I walk away.
I see Skortch point at the monkey's paw and tell herself no, and I immediately wave over Claude. Hey, Claude!
Yeah, what's up?
What's this thing do?
Oh, that's the monkey's paw.
Yeah.
So,
what you do is you pick it up and you make a wish. It has 5 fingers, and every time you make a wish, one of these fingers will curl over, and eventually you'll have a monkey fist, which is absolutely useless. You'll make a wish. The monkey's paw will make it happen, but there have been in the past very dire consequences. Very ironic, dire consequences for such things to be wished using this item. I mean, some people still want it, and so that's why there's a price on it. So it's 250 gold pieces for the monkey's paw. I would recommend,
cool.
but I'm not. This is not for me to say.
If say that somebody happened to like to hit things with their fists quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be anything that could possibly either improve upon this, or just make you look cooler while you're doing it?
Well,
or...
he looks around and he's got his finger on his froggy chin, and he's looking around and he's adjusting his monocle. Take a looky. He gets down off of his toadstool. And he walks over to a wooden box that has written on it 500 GP each. Now this is a box of teeth. Depending on which animal that the animal tooth that you get, it will help you. So you activate one of these little beauties by throwing it to the ground and crushing it with your heel. And depending on what animal's tooth it was, there's a different effect. I could let you have one for free, and if you want to come back and get some more, you can go ahead and do that.
So you have like a sample system?
I mean, for this particular item, yes, because they're kind of pricey, but a lot of people really like what they do, so I kind of figure and give them the first hit free. You know what I mean?
Okay, that'd be pretty cool. I'll take one.
Okay, roll a d4.
A d4.
Roll a d4.
Okay, I will do that. D4. 4.
Okay, you reach into this wooden box of teeth, and you pull out a large. It's a large, one of the larger teeth in the box. It is very conical, but it's also kind of curved and pointed. It's definitely some kind of carnivore tooth. Yeah, so
that's pretty cool.
Whenever you
What's this one do?
So I'm not sure, but that one looks. It's either might be it's either a tiger tooth or a T-Rex tooth. It either. Well, all of these, they summon the ghostly visage of the animal it came from, and they do different things. And so the tiger tooth summons a tiger, and you can direct it to attack whoever, do one attack against whomever, as like a bonus action, to put it in technical terms. And so if you get a tiger tooth, you crush a tiger tooth, tiger, attack, rar, bonus action, super cool. Tyrannosaurus teeth I find to be a bit more temperamental. When you summon the ghostly visage of the Tyrannosaurus, the T-Rex, they have a history of doing an attack on the person who summoned them.
I like those odds.
And would you like one, young lady?
No, I'm good.
First hit's free.
I mean,
yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, roll a d4.
That is a 4.
You pull out a tooth that is nearly identical to the one that Ken pulled.
Namesies.
I hope they serve you well, and I hope that they're not the T-Rex teeth, because that would be very bad. Because you guys are customers of mine. Yay!
Funny.
Why did I exclaim? That wasn't very good. What profession are you guys? What profession are you guys in? Yeah.
I am in the ass-kicking business.
And you?
A bit of this and that, but mostly kicking ass.
Well, I can.
Let me tell you,
let me-
business is good.
Let me give you a tour, I guess. Then, so over here we have our weird taxidermy. These weird taxidermy. Some of them are real creatures. Some of them are like Grunkle Stanian mismatches of body parts. Each one is priced at 50 gold pieces. They're not magical. They're just kind of funny and decorative. Of course, there's the monkey paw as before. There's this bucket.
Wait, Ken?
Yeah, what's up?
How much do you think Malachite would freak out if we came back with the monkey's paw?
I think Malachite would probably not know what it is at first until we told him, but I think he'd think it was pretty cool.
No, he'll definitely know what it is the second he sees it.
You think?
Yes, I do.
I don't know who this guy is, but he sounds smart.
He's a pretty cool dude.
Oh,
Yeah, he's really super smart, and he's going to freak out, especially after he finds it on his pillow.
That's a dirty joke. Wow, you guys are pranksters. Oh wow.
Okay, we're definitely getting the monkey's paw too, but I still want to look around.
Okay. He walks. He tries to walk briskly past a marble column with a similar velvet pillow, but on top of the pillow, what appears to be an ordinary bucket. But there are big lights that are like intentionally like trying to attract your attention to it, but he just tries to pass it by really quickly. And then over again, I showed you the ghost teeth. Over here, he waves you. He sees you guys still looking at the bucket. He's like, over here, over here. And this is an assortment of jewelry. This one here is called the spider brooch. It's very valuable. It's 3,000 gold pieces. Next to the spider brooch, we have the crystal goblin eyeball, valued at 2,000 gold pieces.
What does the spider brooch do?
Well, the guy who sold it to me told me that he was able to cast the spider climb spell on himself once per day.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
I mean,
That'd be useful.
I mean, I've never used it myself. I don't really need it. And he shows that his fingers are really sticky. And then kind of like sticks to his own palm.
I don't want to question that.
Yeah. And then again, the crystal goblin eyeball, and then finally, the final very valuable item. I can tell you guys are very very big spenders in your finery. We have this. He gestures to the petri dish that has written on the glass, "The last good / bad berry bush seed," and the price is 5,000 gold pieces. Now this little this little seed right here is rumored to be the very last good / bad berry bush seed. Yeah, the legend of the good / bad berry bush seed is that it would generate a random number of berries per day, and if the number of berries on the bush is even, then there would all be good berries, like the spell. And if the number of the berries on the bush was odd, they would all be bad berries, and they would poison you.
That could really be useful for future assassinations.
I couldn't help but notice your attire. Are you from the Misty Mountains, sir?
Wait, how did you just guess that off my attire? I'm just wearing shorts.
There's a certain kind of there's only like 3 different kinds of livestock that can live in that environment, and I can tell that's Misty Mountain wool right there. I've got a. I mean, also this monocle is very helpful for telling what things are made out of. It's whatever. The guy who sold me this said that he had the last good bad berry bush that he had. He was he did a what's the word? Boozy, bushai,
Bonsai. My father keeps those.
Bonsai, yeah, he did a bonsai thing with the bush, and it was a very relaxing thing for him. And I understand that's an art form from the Misty Mountains.
Yeah, my father is actually quite into it. He's he runs the monastery up in the Misty Mountains.
Monastery, wow!
One of the many, actually. There's a few.
Yeah, which one do you...
The way of the crashing wave.
Oh, that's a legendary monster. Yeah, when I was a young tadpole, I wanted to make a pilgrimage there.
Honestly, you're not missing much. It really stank back then.
Claude! Yes, dear. I'd like to help me with my bunions. I'm kind of with some Claude! I'm coming, dear. You see him part a curtain and go and massage the feet of a similar frog person. Ruth, you're gonna scare away my customers if you keep yelling like that. It's okay, honey. Yes, we got all the money we need. We don't need no more money. Yeah, we need more money. Money's good, darling.
Ken is gonna go back to checking out the bucket.
Okay,
So
so
you go check out the bucket. I'm gonna continue on the route that I think the tour was going on.
that was actually the last good berry, bad berry bush seed was the very last item in the shop. It was the last item in the shop.
Okay, let's check out this bucket.
Ken's gonna touch the bucket.
Don't touch the bucket.
Yeah, you touch touch the bucket. It's cold. It's metal. It's a bucket. Upon closer inspection, there are like some dents and nicks in it that kind of look like a scowling face.
Okay. Is the frog looking? Looking at
Claude is massaging Ruth's bunions.
Ken is gonna put the bucket on his head.
When you put the bucket on your head, it covers your eyes and it's kind of cold and dark. You feel something plop onto your head. It's kind of squishy. It's kind of moist. And it's squirming, whatever it is.
Hey, Skortch, look! I'm Buckethead.
Yeah, I think you should put that down and I do an Arcana check.
Skortch and Ken, you hear from underneath the bucket.
Senses are still out of whack. I can't sense what this bucket is.
You know what? I'll give it a go.
Oh god.
Ken has a -3 to Arcana.
A -3 to Go ahead, dude. I mean, you have the bucket on your head.
7.
Yeah, as far as it is you can sense magic. It kind of vibrates with the magical energy. You guys can both tell that it is in fact magic, and it's a bucket, and whatever was in it is now on Ken's head and made a croaking noise.
Okay. I guess I will take it off my head and pick up whatever is on my head and look at it.
Okay, so you take the bucket off your head. Do you put the bucket back on the pedestal, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and put it back on the pedestal in a way
The way you found
where...
it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take the bucket off, you kind of put it on the pedestal on the pillow, and you take the croaking, slimy, wet thing that was on your head off, and it's a frog.
No.
There was a frog in the bucket.
Ken, squeezes it a little bit. Not too hard.
What? Why do you have a frog?
Frog was in the bucket.
I think you should put it back in the bucket.
Is this, Ken...
Did you
Ken,
guys see bucket? Yeah, don't touch the... Oh, you guys touched the bucket, didn't you?
Is this your kid?
No, it's
Put
not
it
my
on his
kid.
head.
It's not my kid. You guys don't want anything to do with that bucket. Trust me. Trust me. Nothing. You want nothing to do with that bucket.
Is it cursed?
It breathes frogs. The bucket breathes frogs.
Well, okay, so yes, the primary magical function of the bucket is that it generates a random number of frogs per day, and they, depending on the number of frogs, that could be a headache in itself.
Are these frogs intelligent, or are they just frogs?
They're... Why? I mean, most frogs are, not...
intelligent. He understands the words that are coming out of his froggy mouth, and he understands how that sounds. And he hates having to say those words, but he's like, yeah, but these are just normal frogs. I'm telling you.
Can I have this one?
You want that frog?
Yep.
Sure. You can keep that frog.
He's coming with me, and Ken puts it back on its head.
You notice that there is no price on this bucket.
Is the bucket free?
It's not free, but it's not for. I don't. It's the frog
Why is
generation.
It on display?
It's on display because so I can keep track of where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you could put a glass case around it so that people don't pick it up and put it on their head.
Okay. And he
You're like, there's a lot of hostile energy coming from you right now, Skortch.
He I would love nothing else but to get rid of that bucket. For the love of God, I would. But my conscience tells me that I cannot let anyone else suffer under the weight of that bucket. So, I mean, technically speaking...
It's not that heavy.
Technically speaking... Oh my goodness, you're stupid. Technically speaking, this bucket... Technically speaking, yes, this bucket is absolutely for sale. I would love to get rid of it for any price. Any price but free. Any price but free. I've made that mistake before. So, if you want the bucket, you can literally offer me anything for it, and it's yours, okay? But...
I will give you this frog for the bucket.
Sold! And he grabs the frog. Sold! And he grabs the frog from you, and he runs back to Ruth and says, Ruth, darling, they took the bucket! And Ruth goes, oh my goodness, yes, finally! Oh, those frogs are so annoying! Oh, our curse is lifted! Hallelujah!
Wait,
Hallelujah!
Hold on a second. Here is my condition.
You
have to keep that frog forever.
I mean, sure.
Until it dies.
Congratulations, you have a son.
You now have a child.
I have a child! Listen, oh good! I can play with all my other children! And Ruth pulls another curtain, and you see a giant tank full of, like hundreds and hundreds of hundreds and hundreds of little tadpoles swimming around in a tank. These are our actual children! Just throw them in with them! Okay, dearest. And Claude throws the normal frog into the very large tadpoles.
And whispers to, I'm gonna whisper to Skortch. So that frog is probably gonna kill all of those tadpoles.
Yeah, they do cannibalize.
And Claude is doing a little froggy dance of joy. Yeah.
Wow, this is really morbid.
Should we tell them?
No, we should not. We have a bucket now.
Okay, let's ring you guys up. What did you guys, well, you got the bucket, cost 1 frog. You guys bought, the monkey's paw, correct?
Yes, and I also want the good berry seed.
You want the good berry seed, so that's monkey's paw, 250 gold pieces, plus the last good/berry bush seed. That's 500 gold pieces. That's a total of 750 gold pieces. Anything else? You had the 2 free trials of the ghost teeth, each were free, and that's fine. Did you guys want anything else? You weren't interested in the goblin eyeball, or the spider brooch, or the weird taxidermy?
Okay, what does the eyeball do? I'm curious.
Okay, so the goblin eyeball is a crystal ball, sort of. It always is looking in the direction of the highest density of gold in a 500-foot or 50-foot radius. Sorry, zeros are weird for me. And so you see that this eyeball is in fact looking at the cash register. And so it'll always be looking in the direction of the highest density of gold within 50 feet. It's kind of like a dowsing rod for gold. If there's no gold in the area, it'll lose its very lifelike shine, and it'll just act like a marble at that point until it spots more gold. In which case, it'll keep looking in the direction of that gold. And that's what that ball is priced at 2,000 gold pieces.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It feels like something you wouldn't want to get in a thief's hands.
Yeah. That's why it's behind glass. Dunk dunk.
Yeah, but if a thief wants it, they can easily get in there. Do you have a magical lock?
I have my own little insurance policy, and he taps the piece that he has on his side.
Okay.
I like hardly ever leave, and then when I do leave, Ruth is here, and you look back at Ruth, and she is like, as you can see, packing. Both of these frogs are packing.
You guys seem covered, so that's the $7.50 for those 2 items. Yep, we're good.
So no crystal eyeball. Okay, cool. You got the So you guys have, and now in your possession, you each have one ghost tooth, one good / bad berry seed bush seed, and one monkey's paw. I trust a window that you're keeping track of the gold.
Oh yes, I
Thank you.
I have it open right now.
You know, there's actually one item that I have been looking for quite a little while. My father told me about it, and I've just, if you ever come into contact with this item, could you just, like, send a letter or something to the, I guess, dragon? No, send a letter to Malachite, or send a letter to me. Anyway, it's
sure.
a belt. It's a belt.
Uh-huh.
It's made out of dragon hide.
A dragon hide belt?
Yep.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a dragon hide belt?
I've heard of dragons, I've heard of hides, and I've heard of belts.
Okay, well, this particular belt is very useful to people who are of the monk variety of ass-kicking.
Okay.
If you were to ever come in contact with this dragon hide belt, I would very much appreciate like a letter.
Like a heads up?
Yeah.
Sure. Let me just scribble you. What's your name there, kiddo?
My name is Ken with a Q.
He writes it with a K.
That's.
Does he put the Q at the end?
He puts the Q at the end, yeah.
That's Ken.
Yeah, okay, Kank. I will let you know if I ever find myself a dragon hide belt. No, I'll give you a heads up, my dude.
Thank you very much.
If there's anything you guys want appraised, he adjusts his monocle. This little ditty will let you know how much stuff is worth. That's the one last little service that I provide here in my little house of curiosities.
Oh, I actually have something I want appraised.
Oh wow, okay.
I take out my stealth cloak, quote unquote.
Oh, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems to be defective.
Okay, so you say this is a stealth cloak?
Yes.
Okay, so he looks it over. He runs his froggy fingers over the fabric and takes a good close look with his monocle. You can see him like adjust the power output, like one does a spyglass on this monocle, and it starts glowing brighter and brighter purple until. Did you buy this under the pretenses that this was a stealth cloak?
Yes.
I'm sorry, lady, but you got scammed. This is just
I've been lied to?
This is just a normal cloak.
I'm going to let them have a piece of my mind.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine silk. It's like worth at least 400 gold pieces.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a steal for a magical item.
Yeah. Anything else you need to know?
Thank you for crushing my hopes and dreams.
Don't. I'm so sorry. I feel like such a buffoon.
No, it's okay. Now I can just go find a real one.
Oh, wait. There's one last thing I should give you before you leave. It's a little packet about the legends of the good / badberry bush. It's it's preferred sunlight, it's water schedule, it's rumored water schedule, rumored shade preferences. It's quote unquote rumored germination time, because it's very very very. I guess they have like they have legends of how you would take care of a bush like this. So you just make sure you follow this to the the rumored letter, and you should have yourself a good old slash badberry bush.
Oh, okay. I've read up about them, but it's good to have a refresher.
Oh yeah. Okay. So thank you for shopping. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, off to the next store.
All
Whatever
right.
that is.
Yeah.
I'm
So
going to add a bucket of frogs.
here you go, bucket of frogs.
I feel like putting that upside down on Malachite's pillow too.
I was thinking the same thing, except I was going to put a frog on his pillow.
Okay. So
Put
you
the
guys
frog on the monkey's paw.
on the pillow.
Yes.
Whoa! Yeah. So you guys enter back into San Finito Square, as I'm gonna dub it. And there's the shops, and there's the little lad on the cart. From this vantage point, you can actually read the cart. It says Chico's Churros, and there's a very sweet aroma wafting. And then there's the surf shop, and there's a bistro, and there's a grill that you can smell spiced meats coming out of. And then there's the surf shop and the Bikini Boutique.
I assume the bucket spawns 1d4 frogs once per day?
No!
No?
1d20 frogs per day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I could see why this was an issue. But it's already spawned one frog.
For
so
the day.
We're good for today.
So you guys have some more downtime as the sun is setting on the beautiful beach of San Finito. And you guys have some more leisure time.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
So-
what's that bounding, what are those bounding footsteps in the distance? Oh, wait, I think that's Blue.
Is Blue bolting from the hotel?
I think because Blue just walked in the room.
Yeah, okay, let's give him a little, you know what, while he sets up, let's go and take a trip down memory lane, and, like, hop over, let's adjust our view into the other timeline, with Malachite, and actually, Ken, if you don't mind, we're going to do a little bit of a roleplay ourselves. The scene is set a starry night beside the sacred spring, the spirit spring of the element of water. There's a campfire. Some of the fish from the spring are being roasted over spigots, and Malachite is sitting, knees pulled up to his chest. In this timeline, he's King David V, and he is looking longingly into the fire. You guys have been at this exploration of the sacred spring, looking for Longshen, the Dragon of Fire, for about 2.5 years now, and you have very detailed maps of the entirety of the sacred spring and all of its secret passages and the things that can be found inside of it, and the catalogs of the different kinds of species that are indigenous only to the sacred springs. But Malachite, David, as you know him to be called, is not happy. He's just staring longingly into the fire with you, his only companion for these 2 years.
Wow, that must be insufferable.
Oh, absolutely. Totally.
I guess Ken would sit down beside David V and kind of just sit there for a few seconds and just look at him and go, "What you thinking about?"
I'm concerned. I'm a little frustrated right now.
Is it about that cat?
It's not about the cat. And I regret every day I told you about the cat in confidence.
Well, it's not like I've shared it with anybody. Ken kind of looks over his shoulder towards the monastery, thinking about his dad, that he totally shared it to.
Well, your dad is... okay, so prior to your guys' expedition to find Longshen, Master Coral and you had actually moved to Paternia to, like, help David adjust with his whole family being dead.
Oh.
And so actually right now, Master Coral is serving as regent of Paternia, and he sent you as David's bodyguard. And so, yes,
Okay,
there was
totally
definitely a
told
point where you could have told him. but he's not in the Misty Mountain Monastery right now. He's back in Paternia. Ken, I'm afraid that my worst theory is realized.
You have so many theories. Which one is that?
I'm afraid that Longshen is dead.
Well, how could he be dead? He's trapped in an infinite slumber, isn't he?
That's what the legends say, and that's normally what would happen when a elemental being becomes weakened. They would go into a sleep until they regenerate. But okay, so again, the last time that Longshan was seen, he was with the other elemental beings as they fought against the Tarrasque the last time the Tarrasque appeared. And so they weren't around. They weren't there to stop the Tarrasque this time when the Tarrasque came and destroyed Paternia and killed my family. And so that's why we're looking for them. Try to wake them, maybe. I don't know. But I think, Ken, I think Longshan is dead.
I don't know. I'm not as well researched as you are, David, but I have hope. I have hope that Longshan is still there somewhere here in the Misty Mountains.
We've searched everywhere.
We have.
If only we had something to something personal to him. We could try a different location. I'm out of things to try. I just need.
A good friend once told me, do or do not, there is no try. I don't know what relevance that has to this particular situation, but I was just told that.
You just go with the flow, don't you, friend?
I know nothing but the flow.
Yeah. You were born in it, molded by it. You,
Of course, I didn't see the light of day until I was merely a young turtle.
Yeah. You notice a look in David's eyes, Malachite/David's eyes, same guy. He's like, his eyes are like darting back and forth, like slightly, and he's like putting things together. Let me, do you have like a shed scale or something?
And pats down his pockets.
Something with your essence, something with your essence in it, like something that used to be part of you but now like fell off. Just anything.
Well, I mean, like I could like cut off one of my fingers.
That's gross. Here,
It's
you know what? Just use these, and he hands you fingernail clippers.
But that's not a. Do you want me to chop off my whole finger with fingernail clippers?
Just take a shaving
really
of
tedious.
like take a shaving of a nail or a scale or whatever. I just need a. Wow, I just something. I want to try something. It's a long shot. It's a shot in the dark. I want to try something. Just clip something.
I'll humor you.
Something.
And Ken takes his middle finger, points it directly at Malachite, and clips off the tip of his nail. He clips off his nails.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Malachite takes the nail shaving, and he puts it in a mortar and pestle and starts to grind it up, and he starts to chant some arcane phrases.
I really hope you don't want me to snort that.
No. Bad, Ken, bad. And he goes back to his mantra and his muttering and his chanting. A nearby book flips open, and he looks down at it and starts to read things. And he takes the resulting powder, and throws it into the fire. And Malachite's eyes glow a bright green. and he raises his hands to the sky, and the fire bellows up, and in the smoke, a vision is brought forward. The vision of two turtles. Two very old turtles. Two very old turtles in a little cottage, and in that cottage, a nest. And 3 eggs in the nest. And one day, one of the turtles comes and scoops the eggs up in her arms and walks over to the cliff sides. A cliffside. It's a different continent altogether. It doesn't look anything like the Misty Mountains. And the mother turtle like looks out and he's kind of pointing with her hands at the things all about when a shadow falls over her face. And the vision follows one of the eggs as it slips out of her grasps and starts rolling and jostling down the hill, down the cliff, barely making it down the hill, the cliff without a scratch or a crack. And it starts to roll, and it rolls across the path along the cliff, and then down the other side, across another path, and down the side, until finally it bounces and bounces. It kind of rolls off of a tree branch, and kind of the tree branch grips it at the end, and then starts to bend under the weight until it gently gets placed inside this soft basket filled with other eggs, chicken eggs probably. They look about the size of chicken eggs, and so this is one large egg amongst all these chicken eggs. And we watch as later the merchant, the person who owns this wagon, he comes and he looks at the eggs, and he sees this egg, confused, and the vision follows the basket as the basket changes hands, and finally all the other eggs in the basket are gone except for this last egg. And we see a desperately poor man pondering this egg, and we see this man gather the egg and a bunch of other things and opens a traveling cart of things. And we see a young Master Coral along with Tiberius the Wolfman and King David and Queen Etheria taking moseying down this path and stumbling into this wandering trader. And Master Coral and King David and Tiberius and Queen Etheria, they all pass by, and Master Coral's about to too, but something catches his eye. What he doesn't see is a blue streak from on high comes and jettisons itself and gets absorbed into the large egg within all the things, and is unnoticed by anyone except for Coral, who catches the last tail end of it. And he turns around and he says, "Excuse me, how much for that strange egg?" And finally, we start to see Ken's whole life, from his hatching, from his early days of training to his later days of training. And this vision, we see his aura build within him. And we see that not only was he born to be a martial artist, but he was also born to be imbued with Long Shen's essence. Ken is Long Shen reincarnate. And the final image of this vision is Ken getting his monk status, completing his training, and bowing before his master, Master Coral, and Coral looking up at the visage of Long Shen behind him, also bowing. And Master Coral bows too. Malachite, looking at the vision, stumbles back in utter amazement and confusion. Ken, what is your reaction to this image?
Well, that falling off a cliff definitely explains my below-average intelligence.
You think? But do you know what this means, Ken?
Not really, no.
And Malachite straight up just kicks the fire. Oh, it means...
Is there something wrong, Malachite?
It means you're Longshan's reincarnated spirit.
Re-in a whata?
He pulls out like a slate and starts to slowly write out the word reincarnation.
That's way too big of a word for me.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Okay. Let me put it like this. You're Longshan.
But I'm Ken.
But you're also Longshan, and that means I found the elemental spirit of the water, and that means I'm going to need you to agree to something that I was going to ask Longshan before I knew that he was you.
Well, what are the terms of this agreement, like?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the spirits of the elemental beings, and I'm going to ask them to go into these. You remember this robot drawing that I showed you? Of what I'm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Longshan if he was okay with putting his spirit inside of this thing, so that when I travel back to save my family, I have super cool robots to fight the Tarrasque with.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
And now, I get to ask you that. When I'm done building this robot, will you allow me to take your spirit and your essence and put it into the robot?
I mean, like, is it gonna hurt a lot?
No, it'll be like falling into a pleasant dream and waking up a giant dragon robot.
Insight check.
Go for it.
25.
25. Malachite is being absolutely sincere.
Yeah, fuck it, sure.
Excellent. We have so much work to do. King David V, is now very happy, and he's working, and he's busy redrawing and retinkering his designs. And that is where we're going to end our little visit into the other past of Malachite's desolated timeline. And we return to Blu Moon running from the Grand Phoenix Hotel into the San Finito Square, meeting up with Skortch and Ken.
Oh, thank God I caught you guys.
Is something wrong?
Hey man, do you want a bucket?
No.
Why?
Not. No particular reason. I just got a little distracted and kind of forgot you guys were leaving, and also missed my bus.
It
Yes.
wasn't that far to walk.
You turn around and you saw the bus stop. You see the bus stop in front of the San Finito Hotel, and you see the bus stop that Blue got off of, and it's literally 20 feet apart.
Oh, funny of that, because it's about a 20-minute walk. Yeah, a minute a step.
Sounds like you're just out of shape. We're going clothes shopping. You want to come with?
Blue, you get a whiff of something very sweet, and you follow your nose's scent to the churro cart.
Oh my God, I haven't had one of these in a century. I think last time I had a churro was when I was like 5. Screw grocery shopping. I guess.
Oh, please, can I take 2 of these? I'll take 2. I'll take 2 of these, thank you.
Yes, we can stop for churros.
It's already stopped. It's already gone.
You just wanted the sugar churros?
Yeah.
Okay, I have other flavors if you wanted to know.
No, sugar churros.
You just
don't
wanted
need
the
to mess
sugar
around with
churros?
any
Okay,
sort of
that's 5
flavors
gold
or
pieces
spice.
each, please.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Pretty expensive for a churro.
These
Very
are Chicos.
expensive
These
for
are
a churro,
Chicos
but
churros.
whatever.
They're very good.
How much
5
each?
gold is a literal small fortune for a peasant.
It's well, I don't serve many peasants here. It's a very high class vacation destination.
just saying I've tasted better churros from a pageant.
How
but I
about
don't
you?
care.
How
This is
how about
delicious.
how about you suck my Chico chode?
How about I do? And
Oh,
rip it
hold
right
on a
off,
second
okay?
there,
You wanna
buddy.
know?
You need to check
Okay.
yourself.
You two? I'm the one with the money. How much are they?
Those
Sorry?
I have 500 in my own pocket. I thank you very much. Now.
5
Shut
gold
up.
pieces each. I can tell you all the flavors if you want.
Sure.
Okay, so we have sugar.
nice.
Your friend here has had 2 of them already. So sugar churros. We have sugar, spice, sour, horse, that feeling like you're about to sneeze, and of course, stub toe.
You shouldn't have asked for the flavors.
Those are all the flavors I have.
No, we have another gift for Malachite now.
Yeah, so you sugar, spice, sour, horse, that feeling like you're about to sneeze, and stub toe.
Oh, that was one of the feeling. Oh, that was.
Well,
one of
yeah,
the
they're all
flavors.
flavors, yes.
Okay, so I'd like a sugar for myself. Ken, do you want anything?
Okay.
No, I don't buy from tyrants.
I'm just a boy trying to
And
sell
Ken walks
churros.
away.
How tyrannical do you think I am?
You're charging 5 gold for a fucking
You're
churro.
all rich! You can spend 5 gold on churros!
We spent
It doesn't
5
make
gold
us
on a
blind
loaf
to the
of
sights
bread.
of the poor.
Aye,
Because
aye,
we're
aye.
a bit more fortunate and are filled with wealth doesn't mean that everyone is. Like, geez.
Yeah, but my clientele is all rich. I can afford to do this.
I don't think you could afford to do crap. I think you're blindsiding a whole bunch of decent human creatures.
I'm taking advantage of the rich. I am not the villain here.
Yeah, you are, because you're taking advantage of people. That
I'm
may or
taking
may not
advantage
have
of the
made value
rich,
of their money.
not people.
What do you...
Oh, so you're assuming that every rich person has not earned whatsoever a dime of their money?
Absolutely. Most wealth is gained generationally, which means
I
they were
literally
born...
killed for that 500 gold.
Well, good for you. Most people don't kill for their gold.
Oh, but now you've just upcharged an upstanding person that made an upstanding amount of money, but now you're villainizing me just because I've earned that much money.
You just admitted to being a murderer.
Dude,
I could call the cops in like 2 seconds, man.
Oh, you call the cops, you go right ahead. I'll kill you right here, right now, and I'll stop off that little
You call the cops, it's gonna take them 5 minutes to get here, and in those 5 minutes, you're mine, motherfucker.
I'm gonna-
The fact that I just called him a chub corn.
Oh my goodness.
By chopping off his
I'm gonna
nose,
ask
I
you-
mean,
I'm gonna
on his
ask,
forehead, I made him a chub corn.
Blue, make a constitution saving throw.
Shit, I need to open my character sheet.
Ken, can you separate these two, please?
Fuck that.
Ken's not doing shit. If Blue wants to
Blue,
kick
make a
some ass
constitution
right
saving throw.
I'm opening my character sheet!
Ah!
It's been a very stressful day. Just give me a second. Constitution what?
Saving throw.
12.
Okay, so while you were blabbing, Chico took one of his sour and one of his spice churros and shoved them both into your mouth, and now you have a very spicy, very sour cacophony of flavors ringing throughout your system.
Don't forget sweet.
Oh no, these are
Now-
just the unpleasant
now,
ones.
now Ken is gonna hold Blue back.
Yeah, suck on that. Those are my churros. They're meant for eating. Enjoy the free samples,
Okay.
ding dong.
I request a strength contest. I
Okay, so Chico puts his arm up on his car, like, let's go, man.
No. I request a strength request from Ken because he specifically has.
Oh,
said
okay,
he's
go
going
for
to
it.
hold
Strength
me back.
contest, go for it.
This is gonna dictate
Both of you.
whether or not this goes sore.
You win, guarantee.
Oh, no, yeah, no, Ken,
You got it.
yeah, no,
Okay.
Blue's mind is occupied with the sweet and sour flavors in his mouth, and yeah, Ken gets a good, like, solid grip on his tail and holds him back.
Blue, it's okay. We'll get him back later. Don't worry.
It's
Fine,
fine.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Ugh,
Blue,
God,
I've got a
sour.
plan.
Ugh, hot. Ugh, as he's just
kind of like.
Tell your
pulling
friends
them
about
out.
the amazing and unique flavors here at Chico's Churros.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
thank you.
I'll
This was the
definitely
worst
tell them
experience
about
of
the
my life.
quote-unquote unique flavor.
I mean, I have other flavors if you want to try them.
Alright, really, what are your other... No, wait, we're out of here.
Sugar, spice, sour, horse, that feeling like you're about to sneeze, and stub toe. Chico's Churros, tell your friends!
I will be sure to be back. We need
Okay,
to
thank you,
separate them.
señorita.
I will definitely be back here.
Most definitely.
I just
So
don't
where are
wanna
you
be
guys headed?
sneaking- I want to find pretty clothes.
We will follow. I will follow.
Okay, so you guys go to the Bikini Boutique. So you go and there's a water genasi behind the counter. Hi, my name's Brenda. My mom is Betty of Betty's Bikinis Boutique. Yeah. So we got bikinis. We got swim shorts. We have. Do I have to? She said that if I leave out the fact that we do have thongs for men, that I would get
Oh, banana hammock.
Oh,
banana hammocks. We
very
do have those. Please, for the love of God, do not buy them. I do not want to look at that. Nobody wants to look at that. Nobody looks good in a banana hammock.
Thank you very much. You've never seen a dragonborn.
Listen, nobody looks good in a banana hammock. So yeah, so go ahead and look around. Go ahead and look around. Just have a good time. They have a whole lot of patterns and colors. Basically, we can have. Ooh, do you guys want to have like a little clothing montage?
I was just gonna say, oh yeah, so we're gonna start printing off Ken and Blue's summer fiesta calendar.
I'm going to update my Hero Forge model of Ken after this.
Yeah. So I mean, what we can do is we'll each take turns being. Well, you guys can each take turns being the people who are trying on outfits, and then the person who's trying on outfits can describe what they're wearing, and then we open the curtain, and the other two can give their input, yay or nay it, and then, like one of those montages.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Blue, you just got here. Why don't you have a go?
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you shove Blue into a changing room, and just start throwing random like swim trunks and other bathing attire into the changing room. Blue, you have a whole bunch of shirts, Hawaiian shirts, swim shorts of various sizes and lengths and colors and patterns. Just describe your first outfit that you try on. Makeover.
Blue's first outfit that he's gonna walk out in is going to be some.
Body once told me.
I really hope you know I was trying to open Hero Forge as fast as I physically was.
Don't worry. You can just
open
it's
it.
fine. You can just describe it. It's a theater of the mind thing.
God, yeah, that's I don't have that. That's fine. We'll just Oh, there you go. Actually,
I imagine Blue walking out in a full Tommy Bahama getup.
Oh wow, there are actually a good amount of options for like some swim shorts. Oh, that's just naked.
Makeover.
We see Blue walk out, just balls bared in like, and then we just go, Blue, go back in. No.
Wait, he comes out in just a Hawaiian shirt.
No, go back in.
Hold on, I think I can make that work.
Just a Hawaiian shirt, no pants. Just bits out.
Come on.
Blue, we're close, dude, but like not that close.
Come on, almost there. Come on. Oh, that's that is as close as we're gonna get. Hold on, let me color it, please. Just let me color it really quickly, please.
Just go to colors and then themes.
We got themes, beautiful. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta go for the banana. Yeah. Oh no, there we go.
Oh no, I'm almost scared.
Oh, yeah. This is good shit.
For the sake of brevity, I hope you other two are working on your photos.
I am.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna say, I
thank
hope
God.
you're using this time wisely.
Come on, Blue, start that stuff.
Hold on. Summer.
Let me just describe.
Yes,
Let me describe the changing room area.
It's not how
So
you
it's like a
do
series of stalls, and it's not like a door; it's like a curtain. The lights are various multicolors of like very nice, warm, beachy pastel colors like orange and pink and yellow. There's a full-length mirror on the wall, and it's Ken and Skortch. You guys are like sitting on a bench, and you guys are like it's like semi-privacy. There's the changing rooms are sectioned off from the rest of the store via a wall that has a center opening, and when you enter the changing room area, it's the center door opening, and you have like 5 changing rooms, and there's a bench on either side. When you're walking out of the changing room, the cash register is right on your left. And so you guys are just waiting for Blue to throw that curtain wide open.
The first outfit Blue walks out in is straight up just like a banana-colored shirt with nothing else.
No pants!
Stage 1, how are we doing?
Oh, I cover my eyes and look away. You need pants.
I don't really. Like, you did just spend an entire episode and a bit staring at dragons that are fully naked, but you know, that's besides the point. I think you just misunderstand.
You actually, you get a while you're talking to Skortch like that, you do get a glimpse of your mother, Jiro, in her human disguise, coming into the same boutique.
Oh no.
Did you see your mom, Blue?
Yes.
Total MILF, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And actually, she spots you, and she goes, "Oh, Blue! Ah,
Hey.
oh, very, very, very cold. Very, that's, I can't complain. That's how we dragons do. We usually go completely naked. I mean, just a shirt is a start. And you can see her start to like undo her overalls that she's wearing. In order
Please
to, like,
don't do that.
Huh?
I just kind of thought it was a decent start. You know, I normally rock it the other way. I wear my nice pants and I go shirtless, but
Yeah.
I go, for like the summer fiesta, switch it up a bit and go the opposite.
Oh, I get. Oh, I get.
Whoever
I
just
get that.
emoted
Yeah.
that picture of Blue, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. I just want you to know that.
Oh, so it's just like between like a what's it called? A the dragons call it a shine, where we show off our different our scale shining techniques. So I don't know what you bipedals call a show off like this.
Most people call it indecent.
Oh, so we're doing an indecent then.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which is
She
not
continues to
necessarily wrong, but-
She continues to take her overalls off.
You're my brother. That's
Yeah.
not something I wanted.
All right.
Sorry.
It's got weird.
No, we've been on the adventures of going onto Hero Forge before and getting out some nightmares. How's this for nightmare fuel?
Wait, did you change the facial
I just
expression?
changed the expression,
Oh
and
my
oh my
goodness.
god. I mean, very varied for facial expression, but like,
Absolutely,
Jesus,
yeah.
that was a terrible angle.
Crazy.
No, changed my mind. It is no better from down below.
Yeah, don't subject us to that nonsense.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. I guess if either of the two of you guys want to go next.
Yeah, my phone's dying, so I need to post it before it does.
Okay, yeah. So Skortch goes into the changing
Oh,
room.
Steve,
She like
I should
sits.
plug my phone in.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Skorch goes into the changing room. A few minutes later, Blue comes out in that.
See, I feel like this is worse. Yeah, right? It's worse.
Jiro's like, I see nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with it?
I don't like it. It's a little tight around the hips.
Well, then just take it
seems a little
off.
suggestive. Well, exactly. As he goes back in, takes it off, walks back out. Much better appearance.
Ah, yes, like our peoples do. Oh, natural.
Fucking hell. Oh.
Oh, natural.
I'm just gonna keep having some fun with this clothing. We're just gonna.
Mhm.
Okay, anyway. I shove Blue aside and I go into the changing. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's what I was looking at.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I can't find something like that on Hero Forge.
Of course not. This thing wasn't made to.
Jack.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, did you look over?
Ignore what the creative process is going through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Creative
Yeah.
processes for sure.
And I wanted a new formal wear, so I wanted to look for something like that too.
Right on. Right on. Yeah.
I might just rock blue naked. It's much more appealing.
Okay.
I mean, we can't say it's a cultural thing then.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's just really funny.
Mm-hmm.
No.
'Cause, like-
I want you to go up to David like that and see what he says.
Yeah, the man that just ran out of your guys' hotel room, fully naked out to the pool. Yeah. Also,
Are you
anyway.
doing
Nice
that-
pose, Blue.
Yeah,
Are you-
right.
Is he
You're
fucking
fine.
good?
The water genasi comes to check on you guys, and she sees Blue completely buck naked, and her blue face becomes like very much like deeper and deeper blues because I mean she can't blush red, she has to blush some color, I assume. She's like, she covers her eyes. Like, is there anything I can help you with? Like, maybe find something to cover up with? We have so much clothes here in the store. I just.
Blue finds a chair that magically appears in front of him and puts his foot on it.
Really? And just widespread. Just goes, no, I think we're okay. I mean, my sis is just in there changing right now.
She like peeks and she peeks like through her fingers and she like covers it back up again. I was like, please,
Is there something wrong? My apologies.
could you please cover up? Make
Oh yeah, no problem. I
make
go back in and
what's your
put the shirt on.
Blue? What's your passive perception?
11. I don't know.
Probably. Hold on.
His passive
I know
perception
mine.
is 13.
Blue's
Yes,
passive
13.
perception is 13. With a 13, you see that like every other word that this water genasi says is like fighting through like a bit lip. Like she's into it, but she's trying to act professional.
Miss, you feel like you're holding something back. Like, I apologize.
Nope,
What's going
nope,
on
nothing,
here?
nothing, nope, nothing, help, nope, please, no.
With Ken's passive perception of 16.
You see that she's like holding her knees together very like her legs are like together. She's just really trying to keep it together and professional here at her job.
Ken
Yeah,
feels bad.
Could you
I
please
did,
just
then
if you
Ken
need
just
me to
feels
go
bad.
get anything, I could go get things.
Oh yeah. Could you grab us some waters? I feel like it's.
I mean like
that'd be
clothes.
Really kind of you.
I mean
Oh,
like clothes. It's
clothes-wise.
a clothes store. We sell clothes. Like what you should be wearing.
You gotta seem like.
Fine. Here, hold on. Let me go throw something on real quick.
Yeah, I come out in the first outfit. Do you two need the changing room?
Oh yeah, just for a minute.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I've got a couple things that I've got my eye on.
Jiro sits down and goes, "Oh yay! I love it. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, could you find me something that could fit? I don't know. I don't really. What do you think would work well with my tone?" And the girl, the shopkeeper girl, she like, "Oh, you know what? I'll just let's walk over and take a look and see what we have in your size." And so the shopkeeper girl takes Jiro and goes, and looks at stuff on the rack.
Oh wait, I can make this so much better. Hold on, I'm not gonna send that yet.
So
Oh, fucking hell.
I figure
This might be our
by now,
horniest episode, guys.
yeah, I guess so.
Hold on.
Ken probably goes into the changing room and he comes out wearing what can only be described as a toga.
Toga!
And of course he strikes this pose.
Oh heck yeah, dude! You look epic.
Is there a button? Is there a kind?
You know, I've got something against shirts, but
Ken,
these are comfortable. They're just very freeing.
you check yourself out in the mirror.
They're just very freeing, and Ken just does a couple poses.
Basically a loincloth.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Very
He
very cultural, as well.
he goes back in and
Traditional.
comes out like another 2 minutes later, and
I'm so sad.
he comes out in this, and of course strikes this pose.
Of course.
Now, you know, I'm not a huge fan of this one. She was right when she said people don't look that great in banana hammocks.
Right. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
it's her job to know about that kind of stuff at a Bikini Boutique. Nice sensor bar, dum dum.
Trust me, if I could have rotated it, I would have. I tried, and I was like, oh, there's no, you can't.
That's
you know,
what I-
change the position of clothes.
I mean,
and I'm
I
like,
think
"Damn
there might be a way.
Well, you could do gear. I
If
could
you
change
go into
gear. I could put
poses.
it like I could have put my sword. That is an adventure for a whole different
it's an
time. That is, I
adventure
need to
for
have
a whole other
drink,
day.
sit back, and just spend a whole evening on this.
I'm gonna let you guys have one more bit before we gotta move the plot along.
Okay.
Yep, I agree. And Ken comes out wearing something much more chaste. He just comes out wearing a nice pair of shorts with a nice buckle.
Nice pair of shorts.
It's like, you know what? I actually kind of like this one.
Ken, you get a noseful of, you know, smoky meats. You think smoky meats? Some nice flavors in this very smoky smell that you're smoking in your smoke holes in your nose, with your passive perception of 16, which I should have been using this entire time that I didn't know about.
Oh yeah, Ken's got a very high wisdom score.
Yeah.
You do.
Something I learned new about D&D, there's also a passive investigation and passive insight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think we've
They're
ever
usually
used
all
that in
like
campaigns.
they're adjusted to be like normal, but like Ken's is like pretty intense.
Well, no, they're not
Yeah, like-
ever adjusted because they're all based off your wisdom. And actually, no, I guess investigation is int, but like your passive
Right.
insight and your passive perception are both based off of your wisdom, which I don't know, passive insight. I might have to use that if I run a quick one shot. So
The
that's
only
actually
one worth noting is maybe my passive investigation, which is 13, which applies to some situations, but not most.
Right.
it's
Yeah.
just for when you don't
Yeah.
directly want to ask the players. And
Yeah. Skortch, Blue. You both have one more bit left to you can do before I push this plot along.
Oh, I just wanted to specify whenever I meant you two, I meant you and the shopkeep.
I don't know what you mean by
to
that.
Blue. I asked Blue if you two needed the changing room.
Oh. Okay.
Hey guys. Hey, hold on. I got a great one.
Uh-huh.
How do I look?
Oh my god.
Let's be real here,
Oh my god.
You know, it's certainly not a bad look for you.
right?
Okay.
They're
s-
definitely
Actually
going to be
thinking of
turning
buying
heads.
this.
Yeah. So you three are in the changing room area, looking at this. This is a bodice, right? That's what this is called. What's this outfit called?
Don't
this outfit.
know.
Oh shit!
Is
Hold
it
on.
called a
let me pull it
bot?
up.
I don't know. My brain is saying bodice.
Hold on. Chest. Where is it? Cocktail dress.
Cocktail dress. Okay, so you guys are gawking at Blue in this cocktail dress. And Ken, you overhear from inside, like the showroom where all the racks are with all the stuff, the heavy footfalls of someone in a hurry rushing over to where you saw the shopkeeper girl and Jiro go, and you hear the voice of the Earth Tabaxi from before, Dirt, says. And so he's talking to this girl in very rushed, very upset, very scared, very excited tones, and it's a little unnerving to overhear.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not? Ken's gonna try and overhear what they're saying.
Yeah. Give me
Walk a little closer.
give a perception. Give me a perception roll. Yeah.
Okay. Perception for natural 26.
You hear. You hear over the you listen through the music playing. You hear Dirt saying to the shopkeeper girl, "The hotel's on fire. Everyone, we need help. Someone, we don't have we tried to call, but our phone line's been cut. Somebody call someone. The hotel's on fire."
Oh shit! The hotel's on fire!
What? No!
And Ken's gonna just start booking it to the hotel.
Hey, Blue, are you gonna wear that cocktail dress to a burning building?
Yeah, what do you think I'm gonna do? Waste time and go change?
That's why I was
Okay,
so
let's go.
Yeah, so you guys rush as you guys rush to the burning Grand Phoenix Hotel. I'm gonna ask all of you to make another perception. I'm not gonna except Ken. Ken, we're gonna let your perception check roll for this, but you two, Blue and Skortch, you guys make a perception check as well.
That's a 5.
5.
I am too enamored by the fire.
And perception. That's a 21.
Okay, so Ken, I assume you're like Naruto running in front, like in the lead of these two because you're the first one to spot it. And
Ken's not a weeb, but yeah.
a little bit of a weave, yeah.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, Skorch, you're looking up at the big pretty fire that's engulfing the entirety of the Grand Phoenix Hotel. And you guys, Blue, you notice as you're rushing towards the hotel, the Yanti from before in the top hat. He's taking all of his luggage. Some of it's on fire. And he has like one normal sized like roller bag and a very large bag with him, and he like catches your eye because he's got a very colorful outfit on. Let me just set up a picture there for you. You just notice him on his way out, and he's got like a roller bag and he's got a very large bag with him. Blue, you notice as you're looking up at the building a swinging figure. A swinging figure with a cape and a tail and what looks to be a pair of horns. And that's what you notice as you're running towards the fiery building. You get to the front of the building and you enter... Well, what do you guys do when you guys get to the Grand Phoenix Hotel?
Ken's gonna immediately rush inside and... Actually, you know what? No. Ken is going to call out Long Shen.
Okay, yeah. Longshin appears and he's like, yeah, vacation time! Oh, dang it! This is... Dude, what did you guys do?
Wasn't us, but we need you to put this out.
Yeah, okay, cool. Hold on a second. I'm afraid to, but I'm afraid because there's like, are there still people in there? I could like do some, I'm scared. You might want to, okay.
You know what? Here, I'll just guide you to it. Cast Watery Sphere.
Sure, man. I'm just, sure. Yeah, and he casts Watery Sphere, and he blows this bubble. He's blowing a bubble, but the bubble is actually the Watery Sphere, and he takes it, and he starts to climb on the clouds up towards the roof of the Grand Phoenix Hotel, and he drops it on top. And he drops it, and the water rushes down all of it. You, Blue, because you spotted this caped figure before, you see that his line gets swept up in the rush of this large bubble of water, and he starts to fall uncontrollably towards the ground.
So he's falling like straight down.
Yeah, he's falling. You can see his trajectory, but because you saw him before, you notice that his line is now loose, and he's just plummeting, and he's now falling.
Can I use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp?
Could you
on the side of
read what it says?
Yes. You can choose up to a 5-foot square of unoccupied space. It's on the ground, I guess, so not off of the building, I guess. I was thinking off of the side of the building, but that doesn't make...
Continue to read.
Soil reaches out and must make... Yeah, no, I know the damage part. But, that's better than being a splattered pile of flesh on the floor. No, it's off the floor. Never mind, that's okay. I don't think... I mean, I could try to catch him, but like that's the extent of that.
15, 14, 13,
Can
12,
I make an action?
11. Yeah, there's a whole lot of fire. There's a whole lot of fire. You look at Blue, noticing the man who's falling.
Okay.
And you can make an action.
Okay, I want to make my bound weapon into a whip and pull them towards me.
You need an hour to do that.
Yeah.
Change the
No.
form.
To change form, yeah.
To change the form, you need an hour to do that, I'm pretty sure.
Your weapon is a
No.
whip with a bunch of blades on it, correct?
Yeah.
It's like a blade whip. Not really
Yeah.
great for grabbing, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than Splash.
I mean, well, yeah. Blue's like, oh, Jesus, what am I thinking? As he kind of he warms himself up and then beats on his chest for a second, and he turns himself into an ape and runs towards the building.
When
starts
did you
climbing
see
up
an
the side.
ape?
When didn't I see an ape? I spent plenty of time outside, out in the wilderness.
When I want
In
you,
back
I
at
want
home.
no for real though. When did Blue see an ape?
When they went to the zoo and there were all the exotic animals at the Royal Paternia Zoo Festival where they bring a whole bunch of unique creatures in from all over the world, and he's like, wow, an ape! And then Draven looked at it and went, that's nothing special, and he's like, look, it's a baby Tarrasque! And everyone in the entire planet went, what?
Okay, I'm gonna canonize all of that except for the baby Tarrasque bit. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you turned into an ape. Good for you.
No.
And just ran and start running towards the building to climb it.
Dun. Yeah. Do you have the ape stats on you, or?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
got 30 feet of climb speed.
Yeah,
Strength of
it'll
16.
take. Yeah, with the at the rate that he's falling, you should be able to get to him. Well, meet his descent in like another action, in another turn.
Okay.
So it would be then. I mean, Skortch, your action I think was pulling out your whip. Then, correct? Is that
yeah,
correct?
and
Okay.
I did look it up. It's not an hour. I just use an action
not?
to create it. It's an hour if I want to do a ritual to make a magical item my bound weapon.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, no, I think we had this conversation before, but I don't
Yeah.
want to double check.
Yeah. And also, what do you know? What the range is on that whip?
On a normal whip, I think the range is 15.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can pull out the whip. But definitely Blue is gonna get to this falling man before your whip is in range at all.
Hopefully.
So Ken, you get another action. Longshan is out. Longshan looks down at you and says, hey, so should I get I mean, I see some of our guys up here. Should I get them?
Definitely. Who all is up there?
So it would be Howle would be up there, Artosh would be up there, Malachite would be up there, and David's up there. And so Longshan scoops up 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures from the penthouse and puts them in his little his little dragon arms. So okay, so I got them. Yeah, I got Malachite, I've got Artosh, I've got David, and I've got a centaur with not a centaur. What's it called? It's a satyr with she's all over David.
Cool, get him to safety, and
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna go in the building and make sure that there's nobody else in here and get them out.
Ow! Artosh scratched me.
That's fine.
Okay. Longshan is now flying down, or sliding on clouds all the way down the building and getting them to safety. Skortch, your move.
Okay, so wait, yeah, I should have left that up. Right, okay, it is finesse, so it uses dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's
The watery sphere managed to put out the fire on the top half of the building. The bottom half of the building is still on fire, but it is having a hard time spreading up to the now completely soaked upper floors.
don't have anything for that. I can't do water.
Do you have?
No, but you can
Do you
do
have control
flames.
flames?
I actually don't.
You don't? You don't have control flames?
I have
fact,
produce
don't.
flame. It's a cantrip.
Produce. So you can. Could you read produce flame for me then, for a sec? I want to check something.
Okay, so I have produce flame.
Mhm.
Flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there for the duration. It harms neither you nor your equipment. The flame sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. The spell ends if you dismiss it as an action or if you cast it again. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell.
Okay. While you're thinking over the details of produce flame, your mind is visited once again by your patron, which I am going to put in the chat for you guys now that he's relevant. Your patron, he joins you in like an illusory form. He's like standing next to you, but only you can see him, and he says, "We can use this to, we can use the basics of that spell to put out the rest of the flames. I can help you. Just let me help you."
Oh, that's
We can
that's
save
big
a
ask
whole lot of
after
people.
last night.
We can just let me help you. We can save these people.
You're trying to appeal to my good nature, and
I'm
it's working.
I'm trying to help you. I don't know what you want from me.
Sure. This time.
Okay. And so he steps into your space, and kind of combines with your energies. You get a sort of a black and orange aura around you as your eyes start to glow a bright orange, and you raise your hands to the sky and dismiss you think dismiss, and you dismiss a whole row of flames on one of the higher floors. And now for the duration of this event, you can dismiss one floor of flames at a time.
Okay.
Wow. Blue, your turn. You are still climbing as a big monkey man, and you are fast approaching the falling caped gentleman.
Come on.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. It's plus 5. Actually, that's the same as mine. So let's roll that.
Nice. Okay.
17.
Yeah, with a 17, you leap from the building. You grab this caped gentleman. You cradle him in your big monkey arms, and you start to fall along with him now. You can't. Yeah. You start to fall with him now. I assume the plan was to catch him in some capacity. Well, what else was part of the plan?
I mean, sure. This works.
Mm-hmm.
Was not the intended thought.
Was the intended
just-
thought you were gonna just reach out your hand and grab him, but
That,
Yeah.
I didn't think he was that far away, or, if he was that far away, wait a little bit further or closer to the ground, don't know really how high up I am, and just jump out, and then
okay.
kind of, like, carry the movement.
Well, yeah.
outwards,
So you did one
redirecting.
movement.
But anyway,
You did one movement and a half of climbing, and then you jumped off and grabbed him.
Okay, sure. Hey, that's fine, go for it.
Yeah.
I'll take the fall damage.
Yeah. You also have Fultus, remember?
Yeah. Urgent,
You can like summon him as a free action, and he's big.
I mean, yes, but, like, the distance he'll save me on the fall, I also don't mind taking the damage for. Because he'll save me, like, 20 feet of damage, which will be, like, a bit. Blue's not going, yes, I have my friend and trusted new creature that is here to help me and assist me, to help me get out of the sticky situation. It's no, I climbed up here, I jumped to grab him, I have grabbed him, and now I am stuck in this position. Oh well, let's make sure this dude's okay.
I guess you're wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
That guy? That's me. And my life's pretty crazy.
My life's pretty crazy. Dun, 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 doo, 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 doo. Ken, it's your turn.
Ken would have jumped off of Longshen after he commanded him to get these people to safety, and he's going to run into the building and look all throughout the rooms, make sure that there's nobody else in here.
You mean the lobby?
Well, he would have been at the top floor, right?
No, you went to Longshan went up to pick up, and they picked up the guys, and he was on his way back down to put the guys back on the ground.
I said at the end of my last turn, though, that I was going to check if anybody else was inside.
Oh, so you hopped off of Longshan while Longshan was on his way down?
Yeah.
So you're marooned on top of this building?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, you look around, you run out of the royal suite, you run down the hall, and you start kicking down doors and checking places. Turns out, these rooms are very pricey, and only like one other room is occupied. You interrupt two high elves having tea amongst the rest of their room being still on fire.
I want you guys to know, this is not fine!
I don't know what you're talking about. It seems to be absolutely smashing.
Ken's gonna grab them.
Yeah, okay. You firemen carry these two high elves. They're both still have their saucers and their little teacups.
Okay. How far down is the ground?
Pretty dang far.
How far is pretty dang far?
This is like a 80-story building.
So like 80, like 160 feet?
Well, if a story is, I understand that a story is 10 feet, right?
Yes.
And so it would be 80 feet.
Okay. Is there a window?
Yes.
Fireman carried both these guys under his arms. Ken's gonna jump out the fucking window.
I imagine you go shell first out the window?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Freaking...
there's ankle breaking out here.
Yeah, alright.
It
Skortch?
costs a lot to save the day.
Skortch? It's your turn.
I want to extinguish more flowers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you go extinguish floors. You're getting like a huge boost of energy from your patron, and so you go to dismiss one floor, you actually dismiss 3, and you look down and you see that your patron's arms are there following your arm's actions.
Oh, that's not creepy at all, but it's helping.
You look around, it looks like that you're the only one that can see your patron's arms still.
Yeah, so I'm just talking to myself.
Yep. Actually,
I
it's...
looked it up. I cannot get that cantrip. It's for druid, sorcerer, or wizard.
Oh well. I'm gonna allow it because of plot reasons that are gonna happen later on. Anyway, I think...
Because Genasi instead of burning hands.
You know what? It's okay. We actually... we're just going to end with this very picturesque dual falling split montage thing of Ken in slow motion surrounded by shards of glass carrying the billowing fancy attire of these two high elves and their tea. Their tea is suspended in the air as they fall with their little saucers, and we see in the reflection of the monocle of the male high elf, Blue in his ape form, falling with the flowing, flapping cape of this mysterious gentleman. We get a close look at this mysterious gentleman, this mysterious caped gentleman. We see that his head, he's dressed in very elaborate leather armor, and he has whips on either side of his, well, in one of his hands. He was using his whips to swing around, and his headpiece is that of a goat. His headpiece is that of a goat. And so with that slow motion fade to black, that's where we're going to end tonight's session of Daddy's Dungeon Beastmasters of Paternia. I've been your Dungeon Master, Goon Daddy. Thank you very much for watching. As always, playing Skortch, we have the Window Goblin.
Yeah, sorry, I muted.
No, it's
Yes,
cool.
Hello.
It's cool. We were unfortunate enough to be without our lovely Howle, played by Grem. Hopefully we'll see them next week. Cool plot things happened to them. Well, they were not on screen, but that's fine. We'll talk about it next time. Playing Blu Moon, we have Jyden, a Speedo enthusiast.
You know it.
And also future nudist. And also...
You don't know it.
And finally, playing our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, we have Ken, played by SmokeyDBlaze.
That'll be me.
Thank you guys so much for watching. How are our heroes gonna not die from falling? If you want to find out, tune in next week on Daddy's Dungeon Beastmasters of Paternia. And as always, who's your daddy?